Hello friends, Perez Hilton here, coming from a gloomy and non-stop rainy Los Angeles. I don't mind it because the rain makes me contemplative, and I've been reflecting a lot recently on this Joey Lawrence story that came out a couple of days ago about having to file bankruptcy. If you haven't heard that, or if you don't know who he is, I would say, an icon in entertainment, having worked for 4 decades, since the 80s. He's been in multiple hit sitcoms. He was in Blossom in the 90s. He was in a sitcom in the 80s with Nell Carter. Even this decade, he had a show with Melissa Joan Hart. So the fact that Joey Lawrence had to file bankruptcy really made me think a lot about my own life, my spending. And I wanted to share a story that I've never shared before anywhere, not even on my podcast, and I reveal a lot on there. The story I want to tell you guys about is about a talk show that I got in New York City that was then taken away. And I'm so thankful for that. And I'll explain why in a second. I don't know if you guys remember this talk show on VH1 called The Gossip Table. I would call it a talk show without guests. It was a chat show with this round panel format of celebrity experts discussing current events in pop culture. And it was coming back for the 3rd season, and it was going to make a big change. They got rid of a cast member, and they hired me. The deal was done. It was going to start again in a couple of weeks. And then MTV VH1 got a new head of programming, and he canceled The Gossip Table and also canceled this Nick Lachey show that was the companion piece to The Gossip Table. And I'm so thankful that I had that job taken away from me. Unlike the Amazing Race experience, which I'm still a little bitter about, the reason I'm so thankful that I ended up not having that show on VH1 is I was living in New York City at the time, and if that talk show had continued and I would have been on there because my deal was done, I was a cast member, New York City would have probably bankrupted me. It costs so much money to live in Manhattan if you have a family, unless you're making bajillions a year. Like, you need to be making multiple millions a year to afford a Manhattan lifestyle. Multiple bedrooms, large family, private school, all that jazz. So I'm so thankful that around the time that the show didn't happen, I had this epiphany, which was move back to Los Angeles.
Yes.
My mom's here listening. She just said yes. Because Los Angeles is literally half the cost of New York City. Almost everything here is half the cost of New York. So I'm hopeful and optimistic that I'm making all of the right choices and decisions in my life so as to not have what has happened to Joey Lawrence happen to me. You know, I've made a lot of changes recently. I mentioned this in my video where I talked about filing for bankruptcy. You know, I used to only drink Smart Water. Now I have a filter on my tap, and I put my Smart Water bottle under the tap, and I drink water from the tap that has been filtered. I've got my credit card linked to my Amazon account. So instead of getting airline reward points, I get Amazon points, which is a lot more useful to my life in this moment with 3 young children. I rarely eat out. Even upcoming for my birthday, I was contemplating having my birthday in Palm Springs and inviting a bunch of friends over, including my family. But then I thought, you know what? It would be smarter and more fiscally responsible of me to try and get a free birthday party in Las Vegas where I have a ton of hookups and friends, and I won't be spending anything out of pocket. And that's what I'm doing. Thank you to Alex Acuna at the Palms. Thank you to Mike Snedeker at the Tau Group. And everything in my life now, I'm approaching from that point of view. How can I be even thriftier? How can I make more money? That's why I'm doing this right now. I'm making this video, because I want to share this story and hopefully let you guys know that everything happens for a reason. I do believe that. And Joey Lawrence is filing for bankruptcy. Hopefully he can learn from that and grow from that and not make that same mistake again, because I did already file for bankruptcy in my 20s and I don't want to make that same mistake again. And I'm not going to. I will not allow myself to be put in that position again. If I have to downsize my house, I will. If I have to take my kids out of private school, I will. If I have to do whatever I have to do, I will. I'm an adult. I am responsible. I'm making responsible decisions. And I'm also saying yes to more. You know, having kids was one of the best things for my career. You know, mentioning the gossip table, which didn't happen, that was a dream of mine. But my dream has changed. For a long time, I was myopic in my vision. I just wanted a talk show, and it had to be on TV. And now, I just want to keep working. Daddy will do anything. Talk show, reality show, competition show, sitcom, drama, makeover show, fitness show. I don't care. And I don't care where it ends up. TV, Netflix, Facebook, YouTube Red, Hulu, wherever, overseas. If there's money to be made, I will say yes. I'm good at what I do. I have a lot of experience. And I am confident in my abilities and in the universe that things will work out, because that's what the universe has shown me up until now. I could have been in New York City right now, even more anxious about money than I currently am, because I would have been bleeding myself dry like Joey Lawrence was in the red every month by so much. So it's good to reflect on things, like I have this bankruptcy thing with Joey Lawrence. And it's also good to take action. You can't just reflect. I have been taking action. I will continue to take action and just continue to be healthy, work on my health, work on creating more wealth, and thankful for what I do have. I mentioned in my video yesterday about the auditions that have been going on, the one that I had this week. I am confident I will book something eventually. And things are good and everything happens for a reason. I do believe that. I do believe that. And that's the story of me getting a talk show and having it taken away. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate you. I make all kinds of videos. Hit the like button, comment, follow, subscribe, share, and also follow me on the Instagram too, the Perez Hilton, and Perez Hilton for everything celebrity. Thank you for watching. Have a great day, and let's make this coming week awesome.